The biggest vulnerability everybody has here is they're worried about somebody else's judgment. Young entrepreneur, let me tell you something from old entrepreneur, which is I love the process of the work. I love the grind. I love the climb. You know, I love the idea of getting to buying the jets more so than buying the jets. It's the process. To delegate out what I love would defeat the purpose. Of course, I want to spend as much time with my family as possible, but that would be lying to my soul if I didn't do what I want to do. And what I want to do for a living is build organizations, build companies, create commerce, be a salesman, be a guidance counselor, HR character, social commentate and put out content. I would suffocate if I couldn't put out the work that's needed to accomplish the things that I want. The problem, young entrepreneur, especially when you're a young entrepreneur, is people want stuff, right? They want the bling bling here, they want the cool ass kicks, they want the car, they want the jet, not the jets, they want stuff. I don't want stuff. I want the sweat and the pain and the gratitude and the, happiness that comes along with the work. I want the work. I don't want the stuff.
Gary V, amazing entrepreneur, success coach, and successful guy. Not to mention he is very wealthy. But Gary said he would give it all away tomorrow because the wealth is not what drives him. It's the process of getting there. It's the process of being successful. He loves that process and wants everybody to trust that process. Whatever it is that drives you, whether it makes you incredibly rich or incredibly happy, whatever that process is that you love, trust it, work it, and no one can take it away from you.
I'm completely not driven by fear, and people are. And the reason people don't let people do things is they fear it, or they have, it's ego. A lot of people don't want their understudies or their direct reports or the people they manage to be better at something than them. It's just insecurity. I'm massively secure in myself, and that's exactly right, Kibble. It's a good insight, and you're doing a good job with this and asking me these questions. Like, I say yes, I give trust at first. You can lose it. People are like, trust is earned. I'm like, cool, that seems slow and egotistical, like to have it earned, great. Like, to me, trust is given, and then you lose it if incapable, and have proven that you're not worthy of the challenge or the role. I think one thing I've noticed though that is a counteract to my move is that a lot of times when you accelerate that too soon, people become entitled. They in the micro get a little bit of high on their supply and they think they're big and they start having egos underneath you when you were like watching my people that I empower with like I trust you blindly, then not trust people blindly underneath them is heartbreaking, happens often, and is something I'm thinking a lot about. The main reason that people struggle with social media content being successful for them is because when they post, they're selfish, not selfless. The number one reason, if you've been trying to grow your audience on these platforms and it is not successful, normally 90% of the time, it's because when you post, you're posting for yourself, not for your audience. You want it for you, not for them, period. And for me, that has been the foundational reason where a lot of my stuff has worked. And so for me, my number one challenge, Malaysia, is can you go 2 months with putting out content that only brings people value and creates nothing for you in return? You have to understand that intent is the most important part of the process. If you're putting out a piece of content just so it goes into your funnel so that you can make money on that person, let me say it one more time for the kids in the back. Or you love it so much that you never were able to do anything else, and just the process of playing the game is the success itself. Or you love it so much that you actually don't give up the trophies, aka the money that comes along with it. It's that you just wouldn't know how to breathe otherwise if you weren't in the process of entrepreneurship itself. I will never fail because there is no failure. The at-bat is the macro win. If I lost all my money because I did 37 ridiculously bad decisions and over-leveraged myself, the ability to go back to zero and try to buy the dollar store and flip it on eBay and build it back up weirdly excites me more than where I am right now. I swear on my children's health. The thought of going to zero, having all of you judge me as, see, he wasn't as good as you thought, and then rising back like a phoenix and sticking it in your face excites it out of me.
Thank you so much for watching our channel. If you liked what you saw, click the like button and subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so you never miss a new upload.